counsellor. I work with relationship counselling and do different types of relationships, so alternative relationships, that sort of thing. I have 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and I've been with the group since January this year, or just about there. Yeah, around about that. And I've been enjoying the journey and the ride and loving it. So,
It's Mac, yes, on Saturday.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Anna, what is it? Keep going, Anna.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm Anna. My journey started just over a year ago. Right now, it's almost 12 months, 13 months. And my journey came from being in executive levels to walking out. As you can see, I'm in retirement already. Walking out and actually living for the first time in 40 years. So I've been working in the male-dominated industry. I'm not a cop, but I work in electronic security, Patricia. And I've been designing systems and solutions for over 20 years for Australia. I'm based in Melbourne. I have 2 children, 2 grandchildren, and a wonderful side. What's the word I would use? Hustle is being with these ladies, which is now becoming full time.
We just take up so much time.
Sorry, did everyone hear me?
I hear you, darling.
Oh, just like, hey, beautifuls.
Hey, darling.
Beautiful. Welcome, Sally. We're just going around to introduce ourselves because we have few ladies are new to us today as well. All right, who is next? Alicia.
Hey, well, most of you know me. My name's Alyssa. I live in Las Vegas. I'm a realtor and co-owner of a baklava baking company, and I'm working on publishing my book right now on Pepe's Adventures. And I just started a YouTube channel, which I'm surprisingly feeling very passionate about, which is a huge win for me.
Fantastic. So explain to us what is it that now you feel so passionate about and it's a huge win?
Well, I'm just really enjoying doing the YouTube videos and the editing and the home tours, and I didn't expect to like it so much. Like, I thought it was just going to be something to get me leads, but actually now I'm finding that I just want to put my time into this, and then the leads I do get will be a bonus, but I'd actually like to work on getting to a place where I can monetize the YouTube channel, because that's been like the missing piece for me is actually enjoying what I'm doing. Like we talked about, Catherine, I'm good at what I'm doing, and I find that that's the case in most things I do, but not enjoying it. So yeah, going full force.
Beautiful. What a journey, hey? Cool.
Yeah.
Now, who is next? Don't be shy. Patty?
Okay. My name is Patricia, commonly referred to as Patty. It doesn't matter. Either's fine. I also live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am friends with Alyssa. I know her personally. She's actually the reason I'm here, so thank you for that. I am a police officer with the Nevada State Police. I work in the parole and probation department, so I supervise our lovely offenders that need some extra guidance. And yeah, I'm probably the newest one here, so I'm just excited to gain and learn and just be part of amazing, strong women.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're curious. We're curious that what makes you to ask Alicia about our group, or like how did you find out?
So I've known Alyssa for 3 years. Has it been 3 years? Somewhere around there. For a while. So I feel like I've gotten to see her growth, personal growth, and like financial career growth. And we just kind of got to talking about what else has been happening in life. And she just mentioned to bring this up. And I'm sure this has a lot to do with that growth. So.
Did you hear that, Alyssa?
And now don't be rude. Let Patty speak first. Sorry, I go and smack her for you.
I smacked her.
Be gentle. She might run after this. Sorry, Patty. Yeah, we have a lot of love here. Keep going.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have much more. That's just kind of how it got brought up. It was.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that I wanted like a group of women to surround myself with, because that's the only thing I'm missing here in Vegas. Is like I have my career, I have my personal life, but that friendship, like Alyssa is literally the only woman that I hang out with, and we don't even hang out that much anymore. So it's just like yeah.
Oh wow, look at those two. Every Monday morning our time they are in their PJ. So
and they look really glamorous.
We got our little plants over here. I see your fern.
And I've been wanting to say this all week. Because I went into Podia and I was watching some older videos from, I actually can't even remember when that was from. It must have been like last September or October. And my fern was like this, just like tiny little fern. And so I'm so proud of it, because we're in the desert, right? Like that's a rainforest plant. That's a plant I grew up with in my backyard. So that's my pride and joy.
And it's picking up on your energy, Alyssa.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, plants grow in happy places, honey.
Yeah, they do.
Thanks. You should see my monstera.
Oh, so beautiful.
Wow, you need to bring us outside then.
Well, let me show. It's right here. Just let me show you, because I'm so proud. Show and tell today.
Oh, show us how you did your video. The one not meant to talk about. Let's see the kitchen. Oh, you see why the neighbors what?
Hang on.
Oh wow. What a mirror image. Okay. All right, let's do show and tell. Show us like what not to do when you go on YouTube video, because a lot of ladies here will be
we loved it.
I don't want to lie. Do a demo. Show us.
You want a demo?
Yeah, a demo of what not to do, okay, when you're on a YouTube video.
Okay. You want me to recreate what I did on that one?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. here we are in this tiny home in Las Vegas with the most hideous beige walls. Here we are today. And if you see the shape of the home, it's like almost like living in a shoebox. And the best part about this home is it's right across the street from an elementary school. But if you like kids a little too much, you can't live here. That's all.
Please upload that.
True, yeah. Love it. Love it. And you just put it on. No, seriously, if you want to sell, that is a video that you will sell. Who wants to buy a house from Alicia here?
That's the what not to do. And the videos you do as well, Alyssa.
You got to have fun.
Yeah.
Other people are too serious. How many home buyer want to cry after the 50 houses they have seen and still no show? No time.
Well, and also I my broker who's a little ahead of me in the videos, he's starting to get like hate comments now. And so it's gonna come eventually. But he was saying one thing he gets hate comments for is like, you're a realtor, of course you're gonna say that. And obviously I'm not gonna like post that candid of comments, but I do try to like say, oh my God, look how close the neighbor is, or like just to be real,
I think that's
But one thing about hate comments is like if you're getting to that level where you have hate comments, then that means you're doing something right.
Exactly.
People
yeah.
are watching. Yeah, you have the audience.
Beautiful. All right, thank you. Sally, would love to hear from you. Oh, Sally's
Not
still
to-
100%.
Not sure if I can speak very long, but I'm Sally. I'm from a place called Wagga Wagga in New South Wales, Australia. Yes, it really, really is a place. And yeah, thank you, Catherine, for the invitation to join your group this morning. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it after coughing most of the night, but here we are. It's a lovely way to start the week. Thank you. And I work as a coach for high achieving teenagers and their parents.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, thank you, Sally. And thank you for your commitment. You have all the right not to show up, but you show up. Let's say a lot. Thanks for the friendship. Katrina.
Good morning. I snuck in late today, ladies.
no.
Oh, I wonder who's home.
Okay. Yes, my partner's home. I get to see him on the weekends, and he stayed home a little bit later than leaving for work earlier. So I've got some cuddle time, okay?
Fair enough.
And I made a cup of tea. And my cats decided to come and join me. So some new faces, which is lovely to see. And Alyssa, I was cracking up. I loved your video. What not to do. Thought that was hilarious. I'd watch that one.
The one that I sent Anna?
Yeah. The one that's not the one you just did, saying what not to watch. I'd watch that one and just crack up laughing, going, I love this lady. So good morning, everyone. I'm Katrina. I'm from Townsville. And yes, Sally, I do know Wagga Wagga is a place. I know where it is. And look at you ladies. You're so rugged up. It must be absolutely freezing there this morning.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. With it. So I'm a naturopath, nutritionist, herbalist, remedial therapist, dry needling. And my key focus that I'm moving into is detoxification, especially pre-pregnancy. So helping couples, not just ladies, but couples, getting with what I call conscious conception. So getting ready to get their bodies ready to conceive with it. And also hormone resets, because that's something that, especially as I move into perimenopause myself, I understand we really need the extra support during that time.
Beautiful.
And my cats quite often, I've got several cats and they pop in randomly just to say hello. This one's my oldest, she's 18 and that's Izzy.
Oh, Izzy always come.
Izzy always comes, she likes sitting above my head.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to your start of the week, whether it's your Sunday or Monday. It's going to be a beautiful day, and it is a beautiful day. It's all I, and I'm just so happy to see you all. Wow, for those who are new, this is our format. Like, of course, the introduction is not every week that you have to listen to the same old thing what Anna has to share. No, only kidding. But what we do is like, first of all, to get our week to be the winner for the week is we need to set our intention. So to set our intention, we'll choose 3 things that we're committed to do this week. Not washing your toilet bowl. 3 things, whether it's in your personal, career, or relationship. 2, 3 things that you're committed to take yourself to the next step. So I have put in the link in the in the chat on the face is our Facebook group, Sally. So what you do is just put in our chat. I know you're not in our group. For those who are in our Facebook group, please click on the link, write down your intention for this week so that we could hold each other accountable. Because along the week, when we come to Thursday, we will share our wins and we will look at like, what is it that something that we might not be able to achieve, and we are here to help. So this is a 7 days intention we set. And for those who are new and doing on the 3-month program, that individually, I will walk you through about your 90 days intention. All right, here you go. 3, 2, 1, go, ladies. Everyone got the link? Sally just put into the chat so we'll know. And don't worry, we don't just have one security, person here. Now we've got police, and she'll come across to Wagga Wagga, and she would very much like to see Australia. So we have the high achiever here already. We asked you to do 3, but you got 4, Tamara. While we are writing, what's the reason that you journal?
Journaling, I'm getting a lot of messages from the galaxy and from my guides. We did a meditation last night and you really download and really information download. So I did journaling after that, and guides connected. And a big message for the planet about us healing the planet and healing and building communities of compassion. That's how we move forward. Okay. That's why I'm continuing my journey.
Beautiful. Yeah. And for those who do not know Tamara, she's also going through some personal journey. And that's why she's working with a lawyer in separation. So during the week, send her love. It's challenging, but anyone, let me share the post for those who haven't seen that would be not disposed, just be patient. Who hasn't seen this? Tamara went through the 1-day personal breakthrough. So for those who are doing a 12-month program and you haven't booked in with me, look at that. Look at that. Would you like to share something with the group?
Yeah, it was challenging. There was lots of things happening, things going on. Lots of breakthroughs, but very supportive. Very supported by Catherine and Anna. It helped me with the breakthrough. It helped me move forward. And again, I think that helped me last night with the journey. Because I was clear and I've done that healing over the weekend.
Yeah, it's beautiful. As we give, we receive. What more beautiful, Sally? We actually the timeline, but we are having our own way that we tap into the the fourth and fifth dimension, and we saw so much more as we going through, you know, the framework of timeline therapy, which is like under the neurolinguistic programming. But the fact is, they show us there's so much more in there when you are at course, and even as a facilitator, we grow as well. And normally for time therapy, we do one-on-one, but I had Anna there by my side. Not just tapping into the spirit, not just tapping into my energy and supporting me. Anna possibly saw her true self as well for the very first time. Yes, yes. So this is the beauty of the oneness. I'm going to share later this. Let's focus on what we are doing this week first. And we were having Tamara, Alicia, like how exciting. And what's the purpose for your journaling? This, I know all of you like, Catherine, why are you asking me to journal? Like, what? But I'm so proud of you guys. Hattie, I'll come after you, don't worry. I know you got now you have someone to come after you. And I have someone living very close to you now. So
Yeah.
Alicia.
What was the purpose of the journaling?
Yeah.
I think just to get like the thoughts out of my head onto paper, and also to just check in with myself, and probably just to slow down, because I find like I can't stop sometimes. Even this morning I woke up and was so tired that it hurt, but I was so restless also. And I was like, so I was just like, you know, just write in your journal. And that's when, and I also went on to Podia and watched one of the recordings about like self-care, and then I ended up going for a walk, and like now I feel calm. But yeah, it's a good like grounding tool.
Beautiful. So you can see that, you know, even though we journal, this is such a different purpose for individually, because we all are on a different part of our journey, but we stay in our own lane. We stay in our own lane. Yes, you'll get to where you want to when you look at, I think Alicia is looking at, and I want to have what she is having.
Yeah, like 10 listings in one shot.
You got 10 listings in one shot. Oh gosh, like.
No, Anna did.
Yeah, we got to make
Oh yeah.
the apartments.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Wow. Here you go, Alicia. I want to have what she is having.
Yeah.
It's not about what's missing now. It's, yeah, that's my next step or my next few steps. And you know what? Actually, Anna is like, I wish I knew this personal development at her age. Yeah, she's going to come and tackle me now. I'm so scared. She's behind me.
That was last night, mate. I'm telling you. Like, you know how many young people your age, you know, not, sorry, Christine, you are in the same boat, but at our age, right, we were surrounded by people who, you know, who are wanting to do the development right now, they don't understand what's happening, and they're not happy with their life. They're not happy with the way the world's going, and they're questioning it. We didn't have time to do that when we were young.
No, we didn't. And we didn't have the space or the capacity. You know, people would say that.
So, you know, we're finding out who we really meant to be now. Now, I know who I've always known what my purpose was, but finding people that understood who I was is a different thing, right? I'm allowed to be myself here. Look, I'm even wearing this. I'm no longer wearing suits. Look,
You're in a blanket.
I know.
I'm wearing one.
So much more.
So sweet.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm looking at a kaleidoscope because I can see you in 3 screens. My eyes are like, ooh.
Next for them this morning.
Oh my God.
I can't coach anymore. Like, does someone take hold? My tummy hurts.
Well, we've
All right.
got some really great stuff here. Cowboy, isn't it? Cacao. It's like a drug. Okay. Oh, sorry, Patricia, you didn't hear that.
It's natural. It's plant medicine.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll share that later today. Okay, let's be serious. Otherwise, we're going to have a slumber party all over the world today. Yeah. So, yes, stay in our own lane, and my heart is go out to all of you. Because whether we have achieved materially or spiritually, we are all oneness. We're all in one. All right. Katrina, journaling again is like, Sally, I think there's a message for you.
Yes, I know. I need to be more consistent with the journaling. I get a bit hit and miss with it. However, the reason why I keep putting it up there is to put it into my conscious mind to continue and be more consistent with it, because for me, it's the way I reconnect in with my emotions. And as Alyssa was saying, the double check about where am I at, what's happening with it all. So that's why I enjoy the journaling aspect of it. The one is getting onto Facebook and start doing some Facebook things. I've been trying to avoid it as much as possible. Time's now. Time to stop avoiding and procrastinating with it all. With it all. And then the final one, my 90-day plan. Get that finalized and where I'm at now, where I choose to be in 90 days, and then work backwards.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, Katrina probably is really worried that I'm going to Townsville.
You're welcome. You just have to tolerate all the crazy kitties and dogs and, well, not
That's
so many
not
chooks
right.
now.
Yeah. Yes, congratulations, Katrina. She has committed herself to the 12 months program. That's where her social media journey has begun. And yeah, I think Alicia will give you some good ideas about detoxing, what not to do. The difference to other natural path is so serious. You have to do this. Oh, I'm sure you have few ticks on the humor. So keep going. All right, now the loudest and the oldest. Oops. Anna, why not you speak for yourself? For your intention.
Oh, my intentions.
See?
Oh, God, geez.
She's
Okay.
behind me and she's not paying attention, okay?
Hey, that's because you kept us up. All right. She's a party animal. All right, where am I? All right. So I have a business proposal that I've just together. I'm just waiting for the finalisation and see if it's if we proceed. Which will give us an opportunity to tap into the USA, Alyssa, Patricia, Patricia, Christine. We might be up there soon. Finalising negotiations in franchise purchase. That's something else I've been working on, and I'll find out if it's a goer this week, and I think it will be because I'm holding the franchise, but I haven't got the contract. Journaling crazy. If anyone asked me if I was journaling ever before, I would have said I think it's crazy. But now it's the most important thing, putting my thoughts, remembering the day, guys. Sometimes just remembering the day sets our intentions for the future, sets our intentions for tomorrow. It gives us clarity. And getting ready for Bali. Who's getting ready for Bali? Yeah, pretty exciting.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, where are we? Oh, Patty, you do know that. Well done, Anna. I'm sure you'll keep talking. We don't stop you. Ego. Like, even though you're so new to our group, move your body. That's really our first pillar of our subset of moving our body. It's not just about the physical health, it's the mental and the spiritual health is helping us to tap into the fourth and fifth dimension when we don't have our body whole.
Mhm.
We won't receive the message. You'll be surprised when we start moving, how much information are coming your way.
Yeah, I used to power lift and I've done competitions, and now it's like I don't enjoy it anymore, but I still recognize that any type of movement is when I feel my best. So whether it's, you know, a run or a hike or yoga, just any type of movement, like blood flowing, it doesn't have to necessarily be heavy lifting because like that's all I'm used to, but I just like the movement.
Beautiful. Yeah. And working out finances, that you're tapping into the third pillar already about the wealth creation. So today we'll be talking about the third pillar. So we'll tap into more of that and figuring out your relationship situation. Yep, definitely. That's something that again is working towards our wholeness. Is our environment. Is look at Alicia's plant. So much love there. So for those who have done the 5 days challenge, remember the water experiment. When you water your plants, talk to them. Talk to your plants, talk to your animal, talk to yourself.
Yeah, I talk to all of them.
Yeah, look at how thriving they are. And they're in the desert.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful, beautiful. So welcome to this journey. It's not a crazy one, but it's going to be a wild ride. Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. But I guarantee you, I'll put you through some fun as well. But by the sounds of it, you're used to it already. So we're going to 10 times your growth. I'm confident about that. Christine, what's been happening?
Sorry, I disappeared. Mom's not feeling well today. Had to give her some Pepto.
Yep.
So I have started 2 courses this week. One is a boot camp on creative finance and for the real estate, and the other one is on Gator lending, which is kind of doing smaller transactional lending. So like if a wholesaler has a deal, but they don't have the earnest money deposit, it's really small amounts, short-term lending where you can make a really nice return in a short amount of time. So I figured I can do that and build up some capital while I'm waiting for the market to kind of shift and I find the right deal for me.
Yep.
So I'm also trying to find a place that Mom and I can go play bingo once a week and get her out of the house.
All right. Well, just bingo near me on Google. I'm sure they will tell you.
Yeah, I found there's a couple of places and they listed the days, but not the times. So, and tomorrow is kind of a holiday, so a lot of places are not open. So I'll give them a call on Tuesday and find out exactly when their sessions are and start taking Mom out for the summer.
Well, I'm sure if you like put on your Facebook post, like you will have a whole lot of information there. You'll be amazed how the social media nowadays help. Yes, thank you, Christine. Send our love to your mom. So Sally, you are not alone here. A lot of us here actually have elderly parents. We are on a journey. We are on a journey. Sorry, like, do you want to kill me now?
Yeah, no.
There's a lot of weakness here.
No, I just say we haven't been able to kill our parents yet. We're allowed to. Yeah.
Well, my parents still well and alive, but yes, if looks could kill, I don't think they would have lived for so long. Okay, we love them, but we learn to draw our boundaries is they have not learned that we are adult children yet. They're still on their journey. But now we are adult children. We help them to put them in their right places. Just like I'm practicing on my 9-year-old. So it's a very good practice to do that on my 70 or 80 years old parents. And it's not easy. I take my head down to all of you looking after your elderly parents. Yes, we are on a journey. All right, have I got everyone except Sally? Sally, what's going on? Wow. Yes, writing your course for your teenagers. Tech talks, like, you're gonna get it, woman. I won't make you talk, please. Yeah. So, anyone got a message for Sally for her cough? I think there's something for her.
Oh, yes. I was going to say before, there's something that I use quite often, something that's great for throat.
Can't hear you.
That's great for sore throats because it's equal parts lemon juice, equal parts apple cider vinegar, and equal parts of honey, like raw honey. So the raw honey will help heal your throat and help soothe it, and the other helps clear it and remove the fungus. And you just mix it all together, shake it up, and sip it. You can add it to water if you like, but sipping it is the best way to help soothe sore throat.
Yeah.
What does the naturopath say?
What's Miss Katrina saying?
What Tamara said's really, really good. And also just a straight teaspoon of honey if your throat's really dry and irritated as well, because that puts the coating back on. And for the cough, obviously you can get the cough remedies, etc. I don't know if you've got access to any immune support. Your standard vitamin C is good, vitamin D, but you need about 3,000 IUs of vitamin D when you're unwell to support the immune system. You need vitamin C, a teaspoon, which is usually about 1 to 5 grams, depending on the dose, every 2 hours until you reach gastrointestinal tolerance, which means you're running to the loo, basically. It's a nice way of saying it. Then you cut back. Liquid herbs for immune support's good. My favorites are always echinacea and elderberry. But if you want a little home remedy, just cut up an onion, put it in a glass bowl, 1 layer, sugar on top, next layer, sugar on top. The sugar actually turns into a cough serum. And it's a very easy serum to use for yourself at home and make for yourself at home. It doesn't taste too bad because the sugar makes everything taste nice. Yeah, it really works. It's such a simple home remedy and easy to do, but it does work.
I was going to say honey as well instead of sugar.
Honey's gorgeous, yes. You can use honey if you have. And obviously if you're diabetic though, don't do that one. It'll spike your sugar levels through the roof.
Beautiful. All right, we done Christine. Have I missed anyone? No. Well, Linda is not on this call today. She is unwell. So send her some love, darling. She is in the very warm state of Queensland. I can feel the cold here. Can you guys hear the rain? Like we are having this pouring rain in Melbourne. It's weird. But anyway, we are protected. Okay, so we're going to the teach. So for those who are new in the talk format, we normally take about half an hour, but we took a bit longer today. But doesn't matter. If anyone need to leave sharp at 7 o'clock, that will be fine. Or like leave at the hour. It will be 2 o'clock in Vegas now. Is that right?
Just about.
Yeah. And Christina, I know you about test me with the time. So, but let's go into the teach. Okay, for those who are new, we are on to our third pillar, reign in your dominion, as in reigning as you are the goddess of your world. So in this pillar, we look at world creation, not necessarily just about money making. We look at the health is wealth as well. But this world creation doesn't mean that everyone needs to step in to be an entrepreneur, but I can see a lot of entrepreneurial spirit here. Like Christine, she is still, I say, working as a full-time teacher, but she is really her true calling in her creativeness, what is it, real estate investment. And now she's expanding is we often talk about if we just let our money sit in the bank, it aren't going to grow. And it wasn't an easy road as well. Christine has been looking at how many properties, and yet something has not shown up yet for her next project. But she didn't sit there and just cry. It's like, there's so much we can do. And her learning is not just for the sake of learning and hoping something new will show up, but her learning is expanding her horizon to continue to grow. Not just talk about like spiritual growth that like just go to a new moon meditation and everything will be fine. But we need to do the hard, yeah. Even though I often, talk about working smarter than harder, it's not just being a smart ass and Google what the latest faster money making scheme. The hard is knowing your numbers. Because I said I'm the guilty one. I know how to make money, but I'm not very good at keeping money. Yeah, so we do have a spreadsheet, and I do use that as well. So now let's move to the second one. The besides wealth creation is about the creativities. That's where Christine tapping into being creative. When we have the cash, I love some of you, or no, actually, I love all of you guys, but I do not like when I hear people say, I have no money. Virtually, I'll send a slap onto your face. You have money to pay for your Zoom, to pay for your Wi-Fi, to have a roof on top of your head. Don't go hungry every day because you have a full fridge or freezer and a full freezer of food that we can go without shopping for I don't know how many months. We are at least the top 10% richest people on earth. The reason being saying is I would like you guys to be creative to think about what these coming 7 days you would claim for your rightful place on this planet. It's what you say to yourself and to the universe has an energy. If you keep saying, I have no money, just close your eyes right now and looking at money as your friends at the doorstep and say, just about to ring the doorbell, wanting to come into your world. But you're saying, I have no money. How would your friend feel? Do you think he or she will want to ring the doorbell to come into your world, to visit you, to join you, to bring you forward? Now, feel what your body is saying to you right now. What kind of relationship you want to have with money? It's just a friend that just goes partying with you, that no deep and meaningful connection, or friends that really know you, not just really just showing up when you need it, but your friend is there for you in spirit and in the physical form. Do you just hold a hand with your friend? Or you embrace your friend that sitting on your shoulder, guiding you through and continue to multiply? Just felt that my little friend is sitting on my right hand shoulder. Going to be tough. He's going to give me the direction where to go. And it's going to be multiplied. Sometimes my little devil friends will sit on my left hand side. Come on, spend me, spend me, spend me. But as you spend, be grateful and say, thank you. As I spend each dollar, will be 3 times coming back to me. And expand your energy right now. And feel the money is part of you and part of your energy. And it is not evil. when we use it for good, it is actually very powerful. So have a little conversation with them, how you will partnership with them, and joining forces to be one, to bring the goodness into this world. If you give your friends money and embrace into these feelings and amplify it throughout the day, just hear the Tupperware lock. 3, 2, 1. Lock it in and hold it dearly as your friend. You have this deep and meaningful relationship just by knowing. So tap into your consciousness. Is this bringing down on you right now? Okay, now we're into the real topic today. Gosh, I got 7 minutes. What could I do? As we talk about contributions, as we say, when we receive, we contribute, we give. When we say we give, often for us women, sometimes kind of a dirty word as well. All of a sudden, I feel like people say, give. What? Have I not given enough? Have you not given enough in your life? As I look around the screen, you all have given so much. You all actually has been taught to become the modern slavery. What is the society expecting of us? Parents, I just sent my dad back to Hong Kong. For those who know about the situation, he's been unwell. He has been unfaithful to my mom, but I kept supporting him. Not that I just for the sake of it, but you know, on our path, he has given me a lot. It's not a duty. It is my way of contributing into the society for an elderly. But when we decided it's time for him to go into a nursing home, from a Chinese background, being sent to a nursing home is a no good thing. Sally would have seen a lot of that in China. Get to know Sally. She actually lived around the world more than where I have been. Even some friends will say, what? You're sending your dad to a nursing home? So I see that as a modern slavery is how we ought to be behaved or being classified as loyalty, respectful, or being the good children. But no one's really know your story. We all have our own story. We all have a story being untold. We are all going to be called to share your story to this world to make this impact. But what does it mean to you being contribution, making contribution to your work? As I said, we are not creating Catherine 2.0 here. You are creating Christine 2.0, Helen 2.0, Sally 2.0, Alicia 2.0, and Patty 2.0. So what is your contribution? Well, to be the real story, look at this beautiful pendant. Someone said I stole it. I can't get it into focus. It's actually the flower of life. As you said, we went to the moon ceremony last night. It's a new moon. Seriously, I want to receive. It was sound healing, it was cacao ceremony. But as I walk into a room, you tap into the consciousness of your surrounding energy. I thought, it's not just because of the age, but what they're doing, they're also very young. So do I regret that? No. I knew it as the oneness, as the expression to give my love. As I went through the journey, I received so much. Yes, first of all, we are ready to give. We send out love, and as we receive, Well, Anna said that I stole that young man's heart, and he gave me this thing that he bought from Switzerland. The flower of life has been part of my symbol. More than 18 months ago, I was given this symbol. I've been actually looking for the pendant, but I couldn't find it. So if you get to come to my dome, you actually see a lot of flower of life pattern, crystal, and things like that as well. But as we give, we receive. So it's not just a pendant that I receive as we gave out the love or be partaking with everyone. Yeah, anyone has music in the background? Because there's I can't look it up.
No.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm grateful to receive this pendant. Yes, it shows a symbol of love. Because as we search, we continue to partake in the world. We don't know what actually we have contributed. But with this young man, I call him young because I also tease them. I say, yeah, I'm old enough to be your mother. I actually met him twice now. What I felt that is what we could give out is not just that in a physical aspect of our life, but in a spiritual aspect, that as we cross paths, that bonding is how we could contribute to someone who we just met newly. And I dig deep when we go into a conversation. When Anna said, you stole his heart, it's not about the love or the romance. Because in a very short few minutes that I knew our path will continue to grow. Yes, I saw his vision. I asked, what are your intentions in doing this moon ceremony? Because they're going to help a lot of people to tap into their consciousness as awakening them. And what I help him to tap back into is strengthen his vision about what he would like to achieve in 7 years. To have his land, to have a community, to have the healing, not just for human beings, but for this planet, for the Mother Earth. So in a very simple way, we could make contribution in someone's life that he will carry on. This week, he will be going to Bali, and he would be able to carry on with his vision, knowing that he is not alone. So today, I would like you to think about, in the next 7 days, what will be your contribution to yourself, to your family, to your community, and to this planet? What will be that one thing you could do? You don't necessarily to save the human trafficking, because that's one of my mission as well. But what is this one thing? It could be just a simple smile on the street to a stranger. That probably might be something that they need for the day. But for those who've been around with me for a while, what would be your contribution for this planet? And this one simple step to help you to set this intention to move forward for your mission and calling. For those who know, please type it into the chat. So as oneness, as we hold each other moving forward for the week, that we are not alone. Sorry, Helen, I think I also missed your intention. I just got whacked by someone at the back. Feel free to unmute and share, because I understand that sometimes your intention today, this week, is to meet people. Good.
Yeah, this week, like tomorrow, I'm doing a trauma training. I did the second part first, so I'm doing the first part of it tomorrow. And yes, on Saturday at 9:30, I went and did a breath work meditation, and there was 2 fires lit. It was in a church, and there was candles. And the person I was meeting, she got distracted by doing needlework, and she still arrived on time. And just the buzzing that I was felt in the room, just lying down and stuff, and that's still carried with me today. But on the way, there was a guy met two other guys who were obviously going for breakfast because they were homeless, and he just started chatting with me. He said, I know these guys, and, you know, it's those sorts of things that I do. Every time I meet people, I share something with them, you know, but it's just being about present with them. So it's about them, not me. But my intentions for this week, I already did that in the Facebook group earlier. Remember, I did my wins and my intentions were underneath.
Oh, you did your wins and intention. Okay, cool. We will read that. So we'll move forward. Sorry, Helen. So as I said, when I ask, just make sure you put your hand up.
No worries.
Thank you for sharing. All right. Yes, Colleen. Christine, would you like to talk about your foundation? What is that? What is it about that in the foundation that you meant to be doing?
So Tunnels to Towers is something here in the U.S. that helps people that have been injured or even the spouses and families of first responders and so forth that died in the line of duty, and it helps pay off their mortgage or build them a smart home to take care of whatever handicaps that they may now have because of being injured in the line of duty. So it's something that I've been seeing on TV for a couple of years, and I was like, yeah, that's really worthwhile, and they deserve that, and I've been thinking about it. So yeah, I'm gonna commit to setting up just like an automatic draft to have contribute to that.
Beautiful. Thank you. That's excellent. Yeah, Alicia, what are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do?
Yeah, what you say about your plant propagations?
Oh yeah. Well, so I started a Facebook group, and it's for women in Las Vegas to share plant propagations, and so far, you know, my thanks, Patricia, for being supportive. Got a couple women in there talking back and forth, but so like this is from one of my plants, and it's ready to go to actually another friend, and then I've got some other ones growing as well. And then this, I actually was on a walk like a year ago, and I found just someone who had clipped their plants and just tossed it on the side, and it was like dying, and I felt so bad. I don't know why. I just was like, oh my God, that poor plant. And then so I have another one of these that's in soil that's really big. And then I had this piece, I had cleaners come over to clean the house, and one of them accidentally like broke the plant. So I just put it in water. And so now I'm gonna, give this to someone else. So I feel like that's how I can contribute, because living in the desert, it's so important to have plants. And then also just being women, I feel like it's so important to create life in some form. And
This is the one I'm propagating for you.
Wow.
Thank you. I love
Purple.
Do you know?
I love purple.
Beautiful. Do you know what you guys are actually doing? Sacred Mother. You're actually regenerating, repopulating here with the plant. Yeah. That's, we women are doing a lot of things to try and help heal the planet.
Yes. It's a healing journey that what you guys are doing. It's not just about the planet. You're helping other women to heal.
Yeah.
I can see this. Keep going. Well done. Well done. And what is our mother Tamara here? Yes, she'll continue to help people to heal. That's her calling. So for those who don't feel like, you don't need to feel behind this. We all are on a different part of journey. For those who already know the calling and mission, continue to do what you're doing. And for those who are discovering, have the excitement. all the new things are going to come your way as you take one step at a time. And yes, Anna, who will not know that you're helping people to find their themselves.
A lot of fun, my way.
It is.
You do not want Anna to be at your timeline. Therapy is very, very, very scared.
It's scary.
Yeah. I was scared too, even as a facilitator. No, only kidding. She does it with love. Tough love. Yes, Patty. What a difference. Speaking positively to the offender.
Yeah, a lot of the time I feel like I'm the only person that they have to lean on, because they seriously go through some tough times. So I think the way I speak to them makes a difference, and just the view that they've had on police versus when I approach them. I just want them to be able to distinguish that even though I'm a police officer, I'm still human. I'm not a robot, and I also go through things. So
yeah, good. Treat them as a human being, because a lot of them have been dehumanized, unfortunately. That's why they keep reoffending, because what's the point to be a human being?
yeah, they don't even believe in themselves or think that there's a different way to living, or they're just so stuck in their addiction that it just spirals downward.
Yes, yes. Beautiful, Sally. What you could do is blessing your friends and family. That's the oneness. And what is our darling Katrina doing? Yes, being the Mother Earth. This is beautiful. Beautiful. So, what are the biggest takeaway for you girls today? The young and the old. What are the biggest takeaway for you guys today? As well for the new ladies, not challenging you, but any question before you share? Any question? Or it's crystal clear that you know where you're heading. You're crystal clear what you want to do. All right, anyone would like to share their biggest takeaway today? A lot of excitement, even though you're very quiet. Patty, as you drop out, yeah, Christine gone. We were just asking you guys were any questions or anything else? Yeah. Oh, Christine, you're going or you're sharing? I think you're sharing.
Sharing.
Yep, go on.
Yeah. My big takeaway was to make a contribution.
Beautiful. And it resonates with you, isn't it? Because it's not just about giving. It's giving from your heart. That's where it will keep you going on this journey. And that's why we are here with one another as oneness, the unity, even though we're doing something very different in each corner of the world, but knowing that we have your back. Sally, would you like to share anything? It's okay with your husky voice, because if you think Catherine have energy, this woman 10 times my energy. Wait till she come back on Thursday night.
I think just the opportunity to be present and stay connected out here in the world with others, not just in our own heads or in our own little worlds doing our things. Thanks, Catherine.
You're welcome. Patty, what's your biggest takeaway today?
I would just say discovering this group and just hearing different outlooks, and we're all on different stages in life. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're safe here with us. You're safe.
I do have a question though.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Pepe. So I didn't have, like, I had to call you for the Zoom link. Is that available somewhere, or how do I keep getting on the calls?
It's the same link. I have the same number, so you just use that.
Okay.
It should have been on your onboard email, but if not, I'll just check it out. Oh, by the way, guys, unfortunately, Beth, my VA has resigned over the weekend, so administratively, you have to come back to me. Just be patient as I train up other VA. Yeah. So yes, Pat, I will check with you later on today to like to make sure that you have everything ready for you to move. All right. Any shares? What's your biggest?
I can share.
Yeah.
I couldn't have answered that question. Come up with something like 6 months ago or a year ago. Like I felt like I just didn't have anything to contribute. So, it's a tiny little plant, but it's a big deal. So don't give up if you don't know what your thing is.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So be confident, be you.